Welcome to a special moment in the college football calendar, the SEC Championship Game, the original conference championship game with a long history of classic moments and legendary performances. Welcome, folks, to Mercedes-Benz Stadium, home of the Falcons here in Atlanta, Georgia, as we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on last season's national champions, the Florida State Seminoles. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Gumstreet. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Kickoff team out there getting ready, and this is it. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The shotgun, it's a handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on second down. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, he drops to throw. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And tackle is made, but that's good for a first down at the 47.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented. It shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. Take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
And the Seminoles looking to keep this drive rolling.
Boy, an opportunity missed here by this defense. They get him to third down, they load up the line of scrimmage, but they could not deny this back of coming up with that conversion.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. It's reeled in. It's McGooligan. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down. The Noles with 1st and 10 here. They'll hand it off. Look out, room to run here.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. Now we've got a 3rd down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Wide open downfield. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a 1st and goal.
That's exactly what you want to see here from this offense. A big 3rd down conversion. Offensive line did their job, giving a quarterback enough time. Great read, good execution, throws the ball accurately. And now you got some momentum going here on this opening drive.
It's QB sneak. Motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida State. Methodical but effective, Kirk. Probably one of the most impressive drives we've seen in the conference championship game.
Hey, I have to agree with you. Long drives like that are like a great painting. Slowly layering all the intricate facets until you have a masterpiece completed. That drive was put together in the same fashion. Just masterful execution on that drive.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He steps out of bounds at the 24, not quite getting back to the 25-yard line. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Stop right there at the line, no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Looking to pass, it's Gomez. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. The freshman with a little too much air under that one.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner heads out of bounds. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They'll run it here. Finds room at the 30. Stop out at the 39, but gain for a 1st down.
Good push up front and great acceleration by this back. I tell you, he's doing a pretty good impression right now of a combination of greats that they've had at Florida State. Guys like Warwick Dunn and Devontae Freeman, and more recently with guys like Cam Akers and Dalvin Cook.
On 1st down, why not keep it on the ground? The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
2nd down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Challenging play for the offense. They face third and long here from their own 43. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the first down. That ball snagged for a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a huge third down conversion here for this offense. Nice job of being able to give the quarterback enough time. He finds the matchup that he wants, gets it to his man, and he does the rest.
Handoff in a single back formation. He'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
You know, in the RPO game, the quarterback's got to make really sound decisions on that read. Either give it when it's the right time or you pull it out and make the throw. Here, I think he's kind of in that gray area, decides to hand it off and at least picked up some positive yards.
As we break for the quarter, Kurt, Florida State is on top. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. First play of the quarter is a crucial one. Offense trying to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Bumps it down to the back. That play more than enough for a first down. Sets him up at the 24.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
Offense will keep it on the ground here.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
Looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. The back's got it. First down yardage.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down. And the Noles begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Caught near the goal line. They bring him down, but a solid gain there on first down. Looks to be just inches short of the marker. Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Design quarterback run. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown, Noles. Conference championship pressure, they just grind away. Beautiful execution in that methodical drive.
Man, I can't think of a better stage than the conference championship to put together a drive like that. Moving the sticks, executing along the way, avoiding any turnover potential, and coming up with a touchdown. Great job.
And here's the return from inside the 5. What a stiff one. Goes out of bounds at the 32. That's a decent return. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. time, looking to put together a positive drive here. The handoff from the shotgun. He's found some room at the 45. They make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
The defense is so caught up in this guy running the football in this drive, they forgot to defend him coming out of the backfield. Nice positive play here.
Dropping back, it's Gomez. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
What a heads-up play here by this quarterback. Everybody's covered downfield. He keeps his poise. No big deal. Just calls his own number and gets the first down. And most importantly, he slides at the end of the play. Lots of time left in this one, so he's got to protect himself.
The shotgun handoff here. Second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. And the same runner's got it again. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
And they convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Running play called on third and short. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricanes. He comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. First down, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield.
Defense kind of lost a running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. On the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Going to try to use his legs here. He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Handoff here from the shotgun. Inside the 35. Finding space at the 20. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Seminoles.
It was just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that second and third level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Throws it deep downfield to the left. He fires this throw and is intercepted. They bring him down after a short return. The offense near midfield.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They get him down, but that's a solid gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll run it to the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He flips it to the back across the middle. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24. The offense will take their first 10 out of the half. We'll talk strategy here. Good job there finding the back on that angle route. The timing was perfect there.
Yeah, effective third down play to be able to move the chains. I really like the cut there on the route by the running back, getting across the middle of the field. And like you said, the quarterback does a nice job of getting the ball out of his hands quickly.
The deep shot toward the end zone. And that one's picked off. What a play. Goes on quickly, but comes up with a nice interception.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. They'll have to hurry now. Second down with the clock ticking. He'll set up to throw. The receiver makes the catch. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down.
Well, the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's incomplete with just 1 second remaining on the clock.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
This will likely be the last play of the half. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. The throw complete to the running back underneath. That's a big gain there, but he comes up short, and the clock runs out to end the first half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Seminoles will kick it deep to begin the second half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. down by a couple of possessions. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and
And he's looking to make a big play downfield. And it's hauled in, catch made way downfield. Touchdown, Canes. Look at a whole different game now. Comes the Florida State offense on the field. Ball handed off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Finds his target, and it's complete. Makes the ground, but doesn't get much. He's going to be ruled down short of the marker.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
The short completion of the tight end. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the running back takes the handoff. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. And the ball is hauled in. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
Hey, they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
That short completion sets up a 3rd down play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's bringing it back. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the second half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
They're going to run it. Picks up the first, looking for more. Breaks a tackle into the clear. Touchdown, Miami. He would not be denied. They couldn't get him to the ground.
What a long run.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one and an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. That gets reeled in. It's McGooligan. Tackle made after a big play all the way to the 41.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
That massive gain has set him up at the 41-yard line, enemy territory. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That play was perfectly defended. You know, sometimes as an offense and offensive coordinator, you hit a wall, and it's time to mix some things up on what you show the defense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. He makes the grab. Tiny space at the 20. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a first and goal now.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So 3 plays in, this offense has set up a first and goal. Very efficient so far. And now the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Ball back at the 10-yard line now for second and goal. Gets hauled in here over the middle. Touchdown, Florida State. And that will give them the lead now. Now the all-important extra point. So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up and they're just scoring a touchdown. And it's fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. Turns on the speed. It's a foot race. All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown. The conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll
And he'll leave the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. He escapes the pocket. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
That pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And he throws his third interception of the day. Breaks into the open. At the 10. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the defense joins the scoring party now. And the interception
this quarterback. He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid game.
Well, just a great play by the running back here. Just finding his lanes and exploding through the gap when it opened up.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Caught over the middle. It's McGould again. They make the tackle. That play moves it inside the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's picked off in the end zone.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Oh, what a grab! And he'll pick up the first down, stop at the 27.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Fighting off the defender. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. He's looking to throw. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down.
Yeah, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They bring him down, but it's a big gainer for the 47.
When the defense gets these guys to third down, they got a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
Bites off a defender. Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Receivers are bunched together. And there's the handoff. It's hard running there through a tackle.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
This is the 6th play on the drive. They'll try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. They stop him behind the line. That's going to set up fourth down and short. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kurt.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
It's 4th down and 4 to try to keep the drive going. Wants to throw it. quick throw. Catch made on the out route. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. First down.
Chris, what a call by this offensive coordinator. Fourth down, they elect to go for it, and they get the first down. Now you can continue to work that clock.
You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short gain.
Now I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here comes a handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. Well, they run the ISO play, but the interior O-line just overwhelmed that time.
Yeah, give the defensive line all the credit in the world because they just manhandled this offensive line. They won the line of scrimmage. It's a very simple play. You should be able to, at the very least, get some positive yards here, but not when you lose the battle up front.
They're going to run it here. Able to convert on third. Sets him up now. First down to the 22.
Quick call here by the offense to be able to pick up this first down. And, Chris, it makes you wonder, with under 3 minutes to go in this game and trailing, the defense sitting back in their base, I thought they might be in a little bit more of an aggressive mindset, turning the blitz loose, trying to create some plays to get the football back.
Grinding away on the ground. Loose football. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Canes. This offense is still clicking.
But you talk about avoiding a disaster. That ball is on the ground, free for anybody to pick up. The offense picks it up, and not only that, they take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
Extra point up and good. A 2-touchdown lead here now in the fourth quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And here comes the Florida State offense on the field. Any hopes of a conference championship depend on scoring and scoring quickly. Can they make a play? They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. He's brought down, but that strong, stiff arm helped him for a first down.
Hey, you're down by a couple possessions late in the game. That's exactly how you want to start this drive. Let's see what they can do with it after that nice game.
Completion good for first down yardage for this offense. Looking for a man. He'll take a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36.
Well, they just spread this defense out, tried to find a one-on-one matchup to their advantage, and make a big-time throw for a nice completion.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
This big guy's up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Catch made inside the 10. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. The Noles come to the line with first and goal. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Touchdown, Noles. The quarterback takes it in himself. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, and all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And the point after is right down the middle. You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. And here's the handoff. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On the handout, they'll test the right side here. Not much on that play, brought down short. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. On third down, he drops to throw. Gets the ball as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
But the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
Their last chance here. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
I mean, I hate to second guess here, but why in the world with this lead wouldn't you just punt the ball away and allow your defense to ice this football game? This now gives this offense great field position and a chance to really take advantage of it.
He hands it off from the gun. He shreds the tackle. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Back's got it again. Has the first down and more. Softball brought down after a nice run.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. But that wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
He'll hand it off. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Just great job by this defense defending this RPO. They sat back and then they overcommitted to stop the run game, and it works out.
The offense will spend a timeout here with 20 seconds on the clock. Here we go. Conference championship game comes down to this. The offense got to make a play here with time winding down. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. It's the running back in the flank. Powering through a tackle. Touchdown, Seminoles. Great connection there for 6 points.
Chris, I'm shocked by this. I mean, this is a great touchdown by this offense. They're an extra point away from tying this game up. We may be headed to overtime.
The coach says, forget OT. We're They're going for two to take the lead right here. And the pass is complete to the tight end. And he's got it. Wow, a gutsy two-point conversion to claim the lead here in the final stages. He'll return it from inside the 5. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. For the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. Looking to throw it on first down. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line. And they stop the clock with a timeout, 9 seconds remaining. Offense has a ways to go to get into field goal range. They need some big plays, and time is winding down. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He lets it go on the move. Incomplete, just 3 seconds left. Time for one more play.
Well, the sack on first down, and now an incompletion. You're looking at a 3rd and long. Late in the game in the 4th quarter on your own side of the 50. Need to get some yardage back if you want to have any chance to make it 4th down and manageable.
Now on 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for a late deep shot. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Wow, what a tremendous run these guys have had. And now they can call themselves champions of the SEC. That's one of the most difficult titles to earn in this sport. And now with the playoff looming, we can find out how they fare against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Glad to have you with us from Tampa. Raymond James Stadium as a couple of teams get set to square off in the Union Home Mortgage Gasparilla Bowl. Weeks of additional practice and prep for bowl games not only can set the tone for what we're going to see in this game, but for what might be in store next season as well. As we'll see a squad from Conference USA, the Sam Houston Bearcats, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up in this bowl game. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Sam Houston State's offense will have the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Bearcats racing to the line in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds a man on the left. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. The Bearcats come to the line with a new set of downs.
This defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Got it behind the line. It's Wiggins. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the tailback. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
Yeah, this offense might want to think about moving the launch point for this QB, because if you take hits like that from the pocket, it's really tough to complete passes.
And the Bearcats will bring the punt team onto the field. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. And that one will bounce and roll out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they mark it. So the Miami Hurricane offense takes the field, and they'll have their first possession. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Back to pass, it's Gomez. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
The defense was obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has, so nice job defending it.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. And the Hurricanes decide to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. They kick it away on 4th down. Now a fair catch is called for and made just shy of midfield. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Didn't get much done on that line. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. The give to the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Off play action. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27.
And that's the extra feel you get with this dude. I mean, unbelievable job dropping back to pass, but understanding 3rd down, I can get it right now. I got a little bit of space right up the middle, pulls it down, runs it straight ahead, and goes and gets the big 3rd down conversion.
Working that left side now. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Running back searching for a hole. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. And the Bearcats back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Oh, they're after him. And he just flat missed him. Sometimes you see a guy, he's open, and you try to baby it too much, and it was a bad throw. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Gets it out quickly. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on 3rd down. Touchdown, Sam Houston! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. On the run, fires downfield. And just left that pass short. Not enough juice on that one. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? To throw, it's Gomez. This one's complete.
Well, the short passing game is a great go-to for any offensive coordinator in the first quarter because it's reliable, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play. So this can certainly open things up later on.
Got his man on the right. He'll be forced out of bounds. Big pickup on the play, and they'll mark him down at the 28. And the Canes will line it up on 1st and 10. Going to look downfield again. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. So now it's 2nd and long. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on second down. Throws to the wideout. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions, giving up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of
fires deep toward the end zone. Another interception. That's number 17 on the year.
What a play by the safety. Really good understanding. Like, listen, if I'm going to sit back and I'm going to play cover 2, and I'm a free safety, I'm free to go get that thing. But I got to see the route. I got to see the wide receiver breaking, understanding the quarterback's throwing the football. As soon as that hand separates from the other hand, I'm breaking on it. Does a great job breaking on it and making the catch.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. The Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Hauls it in. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
With the catch, it's Wiggins. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. On target to the left. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. That's the end of the period, and Sam Houston has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back to work. The play action fake. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And he takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line. An explosive play for this offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. He splits the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
After the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. On the move from inside his 5. He's out of bounds at the 27-yard line, so a couple extra yards of field position for this offense to start. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. They'll send the tight end in motion. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Breaks into the open. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And busting big runs like this, we always talk about the running backs, but it's the big boys up front, paving their lanes, those receivers gluing on those DBs that make these plays really go for big yardage.
And how about those receivers? Not just the glamour of catching passes, but doing some dirty work, too.
No doubt. When they get on those guys in the second level and get on those DBs, that's when you break those big, long runs.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air. It's Gomez. Safe completion on the screen. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. On the move. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. And the Canes will come to the line to convert on fourth down. Has to get there to move the sticks. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Canes pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Looking to get it in. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field. That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. The Hurricanes trying to cash it in on first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Into the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Spits it out to the back. Just a little bit too much juice on that one as the freshman was taking a shot. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking for a man. It's Gomez. He's got it down the middle. And he'll be brought down. So he was forced to just take what the defense gave him, and they were able to stop him short of the first down.
And when you're a defense and you get third and long and you know exactly where those sticks are, you set your feet at them, they throw it underneath, I go rally, make the tackle. Perfect third down and long execution by this defense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to do better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution, put a touchdown on the board here.
And the Bearcats moving quickly to the line. Going to sling it on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Defense needed that stop badly. They gave up a touchdown. They gave up a field goal. Here they are in the third possession. They've got to find a way to get off the field. So really nice job on a critical third down, forcing an incompletion.
Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Motion from the back. Dropping back, it's Gomez. Makes the grab. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
This slot receiver is a guy the defense has to be careful of. He runs good routes, he's got some speed, and if you're not careful, this guy can gash you.
Working that left side. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Whistle blows, and this is the 2-minute timeout, and these guys have a chance to take the lead before halftime. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. To the air on first down. Immediately fires to the middle.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the in route there.
And the Hurricanes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. The throw. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
That's what I'm talking about. That is how you close. And when a guy's going to make a catch, you make sure he doesn't make it. Physicality, using your pads, running through him. And guess what? Not only this play does he feel it, next time he tries to go over the middle or feels footsteps, this will pay dividends.
They'll run for it on third and short. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you could tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looking for a man. It's Gomez. He's got it on the move. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hurricane.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for two, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. Finds space on the right. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Couldn't quite hang on to the pick, and he will be thinking about that one for a long time. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Caught in the backfield, it's Wiggins. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. Timeout called here by the defense is the first one they've used this half.
Well, the offense on third down there, they're just trying to spit the ball out quickly and see if they can get a block and get north, but defense, really nice job getting after the catch, getting a tackle, and now setting up fourth down.
And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Now, they're backed up here, Jesse. Wonder how aggressive they're willing to be.
I think it's going to come down to how much confidence they have in this quarterback and his decision-making, because you cannot throw an interception at this part of the field with this little time left.
And I think that's conversations you've had with a young fellow on the sideline. Be like, what are you comfortable with right here that we can run? Maybe stay aggressive, but make sure I don't make that mistake.
Back to throw, it's Gomez. Here's the pressure. Snatches it on the right. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half. Forced out of the pocket. He's got some space. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on the score. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Intercepted intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. It's first down, but the offense is just going to take a knee and go to the locker room. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors at our halftime update.
Reese, talk about an edge of your seat type first half. This Gasparilla Bowl has lived up to expectations. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gasparilla Bowl.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Bearcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They'll open the second half on the ground. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. After the productive first down play at 2nd and 6. Leaves it with the back. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
On 4th down, trying to find his man. Fires to the wideout. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Makes the grab. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. And the Canes are marching down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Zings it complete to the right. And he's brought down after a nice gain. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Gets it out fast. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Touchdown, Canes! And that one will give them the lead. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Here comes the heat. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Quarterbacks need time when they're in the pocket to complete throws. That QB had no shot after taking that hit.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking to the big tight end. Working on the right. Ridden out of bounds at the 45. A big play for this offense. The Bearcats want to crank the tempo.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Clock ticking away as we have 4 minutes left here in the 3rd. Wants to throw it. Got a man. It's Otis. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
You coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. And the Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down.
Man, I love that play by this corner. You know why? When you run the option and that thing gets spread out.
What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day.
And it's been a little bit of a frustrating day for this offense. They want to get the run game going, and they want to get it to their stud at running back, but he just hasn't found a lot of area. And here's the thing. If you don't have successful runs, now it's second and long. And this offense, they haven't been in a great spot because physically they haven't been able to run the football.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Got his man. Lowers those pads. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. To the air, it's Gomez. Extending the play. Finds the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense lining up for a first down play. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Miami. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. And these running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy showed you right there a difficult...
Turning it on! And the defense was on its heels after that long completion. The Bearcats want to move quickly.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Finds his big tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
Takes it from the gun on third down. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. So here they come going for it on fourth and long. The aftershocks of that earlier sack still reverberating. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it, and he will score! Touchdown, Bearcats! Extra point here will tie the game. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get in this quarterback's head.
he's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different, bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Scanning the field, it's Gomez. Quarterback extends the play. Makes the catch.
Plays are going to break down, but that never seems to affect this quarterback. He's so athletic and so fast. He's able to avoid the pass rush, get himself on the perimeter, and now he's just using his God-given ability and his arm talent to make big-time throws.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Looking downfield on first down. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. This has been a tight one, third quarter, all tied up. It's now 2nd and 10. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Now on 3rd down for this offense. This quarterback part of their running game. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. At the end of 3, and we've got a chance to have a postseason classic on our hands. Let's take a look at the stats so far. Time to see who's going to head into the offseason with a big W as we start the final period. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Wants to throw on first down. On target. And the Canes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to pass on second down. It's complete on the right side. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And this offense is so close they can almost taste taking a 4th quarter lead. But they don't want to leave too much time on the clock for an answer. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
2nd and goal, no dice for this offense. If I'm on offense right now, I'm thinking about who are my mismatches? Who are my big bodies out wide that I can throw them the football and they can make a play over top of somebody?
Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football and just got rid of it. And that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And now they regain the lead.
Big-time kick right there, man. 4th quarter, clutch time. You needed to come through to take the lead, and now the pressure goes to the defense. You got to keep this lead. Got to get a stop or two more, and you can get the dub in this football.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They'll send the back in motion. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Bearcats in the hurry-up. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. A strike downfield. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Bearcats with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Got his man on the outside. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. The corners are walked up tight. Looking to throw again. Got out of trouble and throws. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. And the Bearcats will punt this one away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Here comes the Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. And to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse, they'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they got down to the goal line, so they just need to be a little bit more crisp here, David.
Yeah, and listen, I think the first part was the most important part. You got to put the drive together first to get down there. Now, when we get down there, focus on execution and getting 6 points.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Reads it, fires complete. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Wants to throw. It's Gomez. Got his man. That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts when you're trailing late in the ball.
He'll take the deep shot. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense.
There he goes. Got enough for the 1st. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. The Canes come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. On 2nd down, let's see if they go right back to the run and put this game on ice. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Hard-earned yards, man. You got to get these 1st downs any way you can. And sometimes it's not going to be easy, and you can't just do it conventionally and handing it off. This offense is going to have to be creative. Football's a game of inches, and you just got to find the angle.
And he gets it into the end zone for the touchdown, and it's not just a touchdown. It is a dagger in this game.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He'll try to do it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. The Bearcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Likely a lost cause, but they'll throw it again. Under fire. And down he goes, and that's going to do it. Didn't have much of a chance there. The defense puts an exclamation point on this one. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops.